And through this act, Jesus teaches them a new commandment. And it's what I sense the Lord wants you to know through this communion message. And that is to love one another. To love one another. The Last Supper should actually be the starting point for sharing the Christian faith. You know, within the Christian church, there's a huge difference between the various denominations. We know that. Many of you know them all. But the Last Supper, the Lord's Supper, the Eucharist, there's many names for it, is celebrated by every one of them. So despite all of the differences, and all of the challenges, this meal unites us. It brings us back to Jesus. It brings us back to what it's all about. Jesus' death, Jesus' resurrection. Wow, the power of that. And then that becomes the central focus of everything that we do, everything that Now Church does. That's what I believe Jesus is doing in this season. He's saying, look to me. Look to me. I have a plan for Now Church. I have a plan for each one of you. And it's beautiful. Amen. God has a resurrection life in this church. And I've been thinking about the table over the years, and I've had this sense that God is inviting us to a meal. Why does he do that? The more I look at the scriptures and at the different stories from Genesis to Revelation, they're all about these stories about meals and food. And I thought it's really interesting because I love to cook and I love to have people at my table and I love to share food with people that I love. And he does too. But it's more than just calling us to the table to eat, isn't it? Yes. What is he doing? He's calling us into an intimate relationship. Because I know some of you a little bit, I know some of you much more deeply, but what happens is when you sit at a table, you get to really know somebody.